about the electronic bank statements, multiple formats. Okay, so what are the formats the bank is going to provide? Okay, apart from this, even there are many formats are there. Okay, CMT 50, 052 it is there, 51 it is there, 54 it is there. Okay, so there are based on the client requirement, the bank will provide the this electronic bank statement file formats. Okay, so now let me open the file format which we are following. So this is the file format which we are having. If you see here, this is the BAI file format. If you see this format, you cannot understand what exactly this information. Okay, we don't know first of all what is this information. Okay, so now let us understand the one by one. So here 01, it consists of the, as I mentioned, okay, the file, it has the, okay, header records and as well as the line item records, okay, and as well as trailer records. Okay, each and every file, okay, will have the header records, line item records and trailer record. Okay, so now let me one moment. So let okay, hope you can, everybody can able to see my screen. Now, as I mentioned, okay, now let us compare with the file what we are using. Okay, what is 01, what is 02, what is 03, what is 16, what is 88. Okay, so now we are able to see here the repeating that information 16 and 88. Okay, so now let us compare with the one by one. If I go down here, see record types, BI files. Okay, how the how we need to understand that this is the specification file of the BI format. If you see here 01, as I mentioned, each and every file will have the file header record, group header record, line item information, then the file trailer record. We'll discuss about one by one. File header. So in the file header, which information it will contain? 01, wherever you are able to see. Okay, let me open the PI. I have the files already. Okay, let me open this file here so that I'll keep it side by side. We can let us understand here. So now you can see here the format of the entire file 01, 02, 03, 16 and 18 is the quite common. Okay, so I will explain you one by one. What does it mean exactly 16? What does it mean 88? Then if you see here 88, okay, continuation of the account summary 88. Then the next one is account trailer information. Then group account trailer 49 here. Then 98, then 99 is the group trailer and the file trailer information. Now let us go down one by one. So these are the BI codes what we have already discussed yesterday, which we want to, if you want to capture the opening balance of my bank account, we must have to use the BI code is a 040. For closing balance, I must have to use the BI code is a 045. Okay, so loan balance, total credits. So now this is the just they have given for our understanding. Now let us see here. The file header is the first record in a BI format file. It always has a record code is a 01. Here they are talking about the line number 1. This is completely they are talking about this one. What exactly it consists of? See now, the one is the record type. Okay, example they just have given. The second one is the second one. Okay, this they already talked about 004. 004 is the sender information. Its a sender is nothing but your bank, your house bank account number, where if you can see here. Okay, sender information, if you want, you can mention the name also here. Okay, but this is your house bank number. It's not the bank account number. Okay, house bank number, from where this number which you need to consider. Okay, let me show you what is this number, which number we need to key here. Okay, while preparing the BI file. Okay, let me show you that one. Copy this information because this is already which I have prepared readily. Okay, so that we can able to identify the accounts which I have that existing file information that I have copied from somewhere. So that is the reason, I mean, from other system. So we may not able to identify the bank accounts. Now let us go to the simply what we can do. Let us go here and identify the what is that information. FI12, or else you can go to the T012K also. Over there also AC16, then A005. I remember the company code A001. So that is the reason I'm directly coming back here. Citibank is that code. Okay, let me check that. This is the code ING Bank. Okay, ING Bank. Now this is not that one even. Yes, now you can see here. This is the information what I have mapped. This is the information which the file it consists of this information. What is this information? This is the bank key. House bank is nothing but your bank key. This I have already mentioned several times. Just remember. Okay. So now let us understand here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is representing the receiving the customer number. Okay, but we must have to specify over here. This is my house bank account number. Okay, so now date file created when the file has been created here. Okay, so now here 23 is the financial year, 04 is the month, then 10 is your date, okay, which you need to follow. This is the 09 is the timestamp where you are following. Okay, so now if you can see here, date on the file has been created here 06/03/21. It depends on the format which you are following. Then timestamp. This is the timestamp where you need to follow here. Okay, see now 8/29. Okay, so now it's an example they just mentioned here. Example file ID number here. So the each file it consists of the ID number here. So this is the file ID number what I have specified here. Then the next one is that physical record length is nothing but a how many characters that this line item is going to fit total. Then now you can see here block size, okay, version number, okay, block size and version number. This, if I would say, from here to here, if you are preparing file, do not touch anything, any characters. You can do whatever changes what you want here. Okay, just for your information, because if you touch again this thing, then again the system will, there could be a chances error. I mean, system will throw the error. Then let us go down here. Let's see the group header record. We have already seen about the file header record. Let us see the group header record. What information it consists of the group header record. See now, the group header record is the second record in the BI file format. It always has the record code 02. They are talking about this one. The 02, let us see here. See, a record code type is a 02. This is already, it is there. Then here, see, they just have mentioned here is the sender bank directly. Okay, the bank information they have mentioned here. But now this is the same house bank. Then here, group status 01. Okay, where they are talking about here 004. Okay, 004 is the sender information. The one is the group status. See, this is the group status. Here I have mentioned house bank. Here I have mentioned house bank. Okay. 2308. So this is the same timestamp. What we have here, timestamp, time date here. Currency code. See now the currency code we must have to specify here. Then as of date modifier. Okay, modifier in case if there are any modifications, okay, which we must have to specify here. But don't touch this record. Let it be when I'm going to share with this file with you. Then this is the Indian rupees, the currency which the bank is going to send. Okay, in case if it is a here, for our case, it is a SGD, it's not the INR. Okay, but let's say while preparation of the file, then we can change this currency. Okay, then moving to the next record, table 3. Okay, so the account identifier and summary status of the current. Okay, so now let's say here, now 01 we have discussed, 02 we have already discussed. Now they're talking about the line number 3, record number 3. I would say record number 3. What exactly the record number 3 it consists of? So the record number 3, if you see here, record code 03 already it is there. Account number. This is the account number what bank has been provided to you. That number we must have to specify here. See now, this is the 555. What I have specified here, from where this information I am getting. Okay, so now while preparing the mark file, okay, this is the just mark file. Just go inside of this one. You can see here, this is the bank account number where I have created with the combination of the this bank key. Remember, this is my bank key. This is my bank account number. I just have keyed this bank account number. Currency. What is the currency? Where you can able to see here. Currency code here. Then here, it's a depends on your requirement. See now, some people may record the opening balance with BI code 10, 010, and closing balance will be a 015. But now some banks may send the opening balance with 040 and closing balance will be recorded with the 045 BI code. Okay, what is BI code and all? We have already discussed in the yesterday session. Okay, in detailed. Then now here in my case, as soon as whenever I am opening the new bank account, in my bank balance, it's always 0. Okay, let us consider, okay, while preparation of the file, let us give some amount. Okay, so now at the initial level, I just have given is the 00 for our better understanding. Okay, so now 10, 15, 40, 45. These are the BI codes. Okay, which represents your opening balance of the bank account, closing balance of the bank account. Okay, then Then, okay, the same information you can see here, type of the code 045. Okay, closing balance. See, the moment when the BI code 045 will come into picture, then it is a representing. Okay, now if this account will have some closing balance, but ensure that if you want to record opening and closing balance, ensure that you need to do, you must have to do the configuration with this BI codes. How you can do this BI codes? In OT83 transaction code, let me show you that one also. OT83 chart of accounts. What is your chart of accounts? This is ZA, Z0 all. Sorry. This is your chart of accounts. Come to the external transactions. What is the transaction type? Let me select here. This is the one. And now, if you see here, I have mapped here opening balance and closing balance. Remember, if you map this processing type, opening and closing, then only the system will record your opening and closing balance. Otherwise, the system will not record your opening and closing balance, because system does not know which record. This is the external transaction type. Okay, with this external transaction type, we must map this, okay, the processing type. Then only we can able to understand this is my opening balance, this is my closing balance. Now, let me move on to the, okay, this we have already discussed. Now move on to the line number 66. 16, sorry, line number, it's a 3 we have already discussed here. Okay, again, they just have explained here a bit more here with some other information. See now 056 BI code. Okay, they just have explained some other things. Now come to the 03 we have already seen. Let me go to the, where is that 16? Okay, now you can see here 16, line number 16. Now I would like to talk here. This is the important one where you can see here. Now the line number 16, it is having the, okay, so just record type 16, then type of the code 108. Okay, 108 or 409. This is the BI code what bank is going to provide. Even you can see here in our file, I just have mentioned is a markup file for the BI code is a 165. Then amount, if you can see here, I would say that 16th record, it consists of the information of your transaction related information. So the transaction related, this is the BI code. With help of this transaction, now let's assume here the 33,333. The remember, always the end T digit, I mean 2 digits should be a, it should be like this, the format. Do not consider the end digits. Okay, 2 characters. Even you can remove the front 2 characters, you can specify. But now, if you are treating that this amount is a 3,33,000, okay, 333, okay, or else, okay, in case if it is a 33 lakh thousand, okay, 33,333. Let us assume, don't consider the end digits. Okay, it will be the, okay, we should require, even if it is 100 rupees also, let us assume, even if it is 100 also, if you specify like this, meaning of this is only the 1 rupee only, because as I mentioned, the additional 2 zeros to be required. If you want to enter 100 rupees, 100, then only the end 2 digits should be a, okay, just for your after decimal place. Okay, then remember this one, keep in mind. Then this is the information. It is the information of your, okay, so this is the document number. Okay, sometimes this will be my document number, sometimes this will be my vendor number, sometimes this will be my customer number. But this information which bank is going to send, okay, how our system will identify. Yesterday I have already explained based on the interpretation algorithms. Okay, if you map appropriate algorithm over here, the system will identify that. See now, outgoing check number different from the payment. Okay, now reference number, okay, clearing transaction selection using assignment, document number search. Okay, so now if you map this 0 to 0 algorithm here, what system does is the system always will try to look into the, see now let me map here is the document type, reference document number or document number which you want to search. Okay, so now let me key the, okay, document number here in order to identify my business transactions. For customers, what I have specified, see now if I go here for customers, document number search and customer number from the document line item. What I have, this algorithm, what it does, the moment when I am going to upload the file, the transaction, if that will be relevant for customer, then the document number will be identified based on the customer number from the document line item. Okay, just for your information. Now 50103 is my customer number. Okay, see now with help of this customer number, I'm instructing to the system identify the document number which is relevant for this transaction. Okay, so now 88, record 88. Okay, now we talked about line number 66. Okay, so now customer reference number where you can see value, I mean date and time will be there. Now if you see here, okay, I just have mentioned only the customer reference, customer number. Here also I mentioned is the customer reference number only. Okay, so now in case if it is a check number, you can mention the check number also. Then moving to the line number 88. Now this is the line number 88 here. Okay, so now what it talked about. Now if you can see here, the first is the reference code 88 we have already seen. Then here either you can specify, here is the 100 is the type of code. Okay, total credits, okay, which you want to specify. Okay, just code 100, you can specify 400. Sometimes it depends on the, okay, client requirement what bank will send. Then this is my, okay, even here 88 record also. Okay, the total credit number, see the total credit amount which I am receiving here, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 0. It's a nothing but, okay, so now here total credit amount. Okay, here also I just have mentioned here is the reference number which I want to identify. Okay, so now 045 is my BI code again here. This consists of the total amount which I am receiving here. But now this information either you can consider or does not consider. Okay, it's a doesn't matter, system will read the file. But only thing is that, okay, 88 record, it's a note to pay record. Okay, who is going to pay that amount? Then what would be the, I mean, what is the amount? What is the identical? The particular thing is that what is the identification of this payment reference? Okay, so now funds type, okay, value date, type of code, okay, so total debit amount, total debit item count, funds type. Okay, there are many specifications are there, but here only for as per my requirement, I just changed this file here. Then we understood that wherever the transaction is happening, these two 16th record and 88th record, these two are the for single transaction related information. Now let us assume this information it is which is happened for 100 rupees. See, now that is the reason after bank account, then wherever you can see line number 16 and 88. This is representing about your 100 rupees. Okay, either it's outgoing or incoming, then we can see later on. Then here, if again, this is the transaction where it is talking about 2,50,000 rupees. This is for another business transaction. Okay, either it's a payment or it's a incoming payment, yeah, or it's outgoing payment. Okay, now if I have 100 transactions like this, the bank will must send with line number 16 with I mean the transactional information, then as well as at the same time. Okay, so then the line number 88. Okay, the bank must send this information. Okay, so now let us see, go into the 49th record. Okay, record number 49. What it consists of. Okay, even they talked about 16 here. 16 only. Okay, a number of, see now, a number of formats here. Okay, a number of specifications. Okay. Now, line number 49. See, the account trailer record contains information on the account control, total, and the number of records. Okay, now let us see this one. 49 here. Even I have mentioned the amount is 0 because at the time of beginning, see now record number 49, account control total, the total number of, I mean, what is the balance here? Okay, so now I just have mentioned it's a 0 because, okay, now number of records, how many records the file it is having. Okay, now the it is having two records, 1 and 2. Okay, 2 records this file it consists of. Okay, or else based on the your how many records which is having. Okay, the records meaning that this is a one transaction, this is a one transaction, this is a one. Okay, so now in this file it consists of the two records. Okay, just for your information. Then see now if you mention or does not mention doesn't matter, but system will read that file. Okay, then line number 49. Okay, so now let us go to the 90, 88 and 98. Now see now line number 98. Okay, so 98 where you can see here, this is my line number 88, but here if I would say only the one line 149 is to be required, I will give you one more scenario. Then that is also important for you. Okay, now line number 98. Let us talk about record code is a 98. Group control total. Okay, so now I just have mentioned 00 here, line number 98, what I'm talking here. Okay, so 00. Then number of records, even it consists of how many number of records. This and all will be provided by the bank. Okay, don't worry about this one when we receive the file. Then line number 99. See record number 98, what 99, sorry, what we are talking about. Then 99 file control total. Okay, this will be provided by the bank. Number of groups, it's a 1. Okay, number of records where we can able to see here. Now I just mentioned here is the 0. If you want to see the detailed information, the file trailer is the last record in the BI file format. This record contains information on the file control, total number of groups and number of records. Number of groups, number of records, how system is going to consider the file control. Total is the sum of the group control totals in the file. The number of group is the sum of record type 02, record type 02 here in the file. The number of records is the sum of the records in the file included the file trailer 99 record. Okay, now they are telling that this is this information they are concatenating and they are just feeding that. I mean, they are just accumulating and they are adding that one. Okay, now this is the end one. Okay, now the total file format, if you can see here. See, now you can see here, there are 16th record, n number of records are there. This is what I just want to show you here. Now, let us understand here why they have keyed like this without 88 record. Even see now, first they just have keyed here 88 record. Then after that, they just described here the transactions and line items information. Then from here to here, remember from here to here, one bank account information. See, 03, it consists of, it consists of one BI code information. Okay, from here to here, the bank account number is the same, but the BI code, what the BI code, what they have specified here, 409, only 409, 409 and 108. Okay, return checks, return unknown. Okay, they just have given some checks information. Okay, even it consists of the other BI code also. Okay, fine. Now it's only the where you can see here, they are talking about this information. Now, if you see here, bank account number 10200112345 Okay, so the bank account number here is the same. Okay, so now even they're talking about here is the 108409. Okay, now this is it's a bit confusion for you. I will give the small example for our understanding. Okay, now this information which bank has been provided to me. Let us understand the scenario. I have another bank account here. Now, if I have the another multiple bank accounts, okay, the bank is sending multiple banks BI format. Okay, multiple banks transactional data the bank is sending. If that is the case, what I need to do for all these transactions related, it should be considered as a, let me go here. Now here, I must have to key this one. The bank number 12345. This is my bank number. Okay. So then after that, what I need to do, again, I need to feed the transactions related information. Let me copy. Let me put it here. See, now here 49th record is a mandatory. Up to here, it's this bank account related information, which file, this is the ending. Okay, this is the ending line here. Okay, that is the reason. Okay, I have specified here. Again, from here, this is my the second bank account information. Again, the BI code might be a, I'll specify is a 421 432. Okay, 423. Then the amount will be differ. Again, this BI code will be, maybe it might be same by 68. It should be the, okay, it might be differ or it might be the same. But now at the end should be, this should be your file format at the end. Okay, then only the system will post business transactions. I mean, then into this bank account, into this bank account. This file, it consists of the two banks information, just for your information. Okay. Now let us go into the our file. Let me take any one of the file. I do not want to disturb the existing file. Okay. Even if you will have any file, 0 SG. Okay. For my understanding. Okay. This is the file which I'm going to use for our scenarios. But now, first we need to prepare the file. Okay. How I need to prepare that file? Then let me go to first, what are the BI codes which I have mapped here for outgoing payment? 455. This is the BI code which I have mapped here. Let me key the 455. 455. Then because since I am here, so that is the reason I just have took only the 455. Even if you have the other BI codes also, you can able to map here. Okay. Now let me go to the bank, display the FY12 company code, because which we want to upload the bank statement, but we must require the bank information. Okay, so now we just have created the Axis Bank yesterday. This is my bank key. Then I'm just updating here. Is my bank key. Okay, even you can update here name also, the sender name also, customer or vendor, you can update here. Now the date is the 23/06. 23/06. Then I'm going to specify is a 13. Why I have specified 13? Yesterday I have already explained you. The reason being that let us assume always the previous day statement related transactions which will have the original transaction related amounts. Because today, let us assume today if you initiate the payment, you do not know whether the payment will be reached to vendor or okay to whom you want to make the payment. We do not know. Once the bank will get confirmed, okay, the payment once the amount will go out from our bank account to vendor bank account, then that will be reflected into your bank account. Let us assume today I have initiated at this point of time at morning business hours, then the payment might be gone after closing the banking hours. Does it reflect in my books of accounts in SAP? Absolutely not. Once the bank will send back tomorrow the transactions related information, then only it will update into our books of accounts. Okay. So now that is the reason I'm just keying here is the date is the previous day date. Now what is my bank account number? Here I just keyed the bank key is nothing but your house bank. Go to the bank account number. This is my bank account number. Okay. I'm just keying here is my bank account number. Then I'm just leaving blank here, opening and closing balances, since I do not have anything here. Then okay. Now here let us go to the vendor line items, FBL1N. Let me execute here. There are two line items. These two are relevant for the installment payments. Okay, so now what we can do, we'll post the new invoice -43. So now what I will do, the date I'll give 01 06/2023. I'll keep it as a document date and posting date should be same. Let me select this one. I'll give the amount 98,000. Then remove this one. Okay, terms of payment 0, key the immediate due. Remove the payment block also. Then the process flow. Okay, vendor invoice. Then what is some expenses account which I'm giving here. Enter amount. Just display, simulate and save it. Okay, so this is the document what it has been posted. Let me refresh here. This is the document what it has been posted, which I would like to use this document for my testing purpose. Let me post the another document here. Post with reference. Enter the document number. Let it be the document number same. Let me change the amounts here. $45,000. Okay, don't consider this one. But here you need to change the amount here also 45,000. This is just a difference which is coming since we are posting in other than local currency. That is the reason. Document and simulate it. Maintain conversion for SGD to INR, which we have already. Okay, let me do one thing. /n F-43. This is my vendor number. Let me remove this one. I'm just removing the block also. Vendor invoice. Now the system will not prompt that error. Then let me document and simulate it. Let me post here. See now system is not stopping here. Let me go to refresh here. Now I would like to use these two documents for my clearing purpose. Okay. So now line number 68, which I am talking about, what is my amount? Okay, remember which document you are considering. So now this is the document 007. It consists of 98,000 rupees. Let me feed that amount 98,000. Now I must have to feed the document number here because in the OT83 configuration, what I have given, identify the document number. Then this is my document number. Then okay, this is the transaction related, the document, sorry, where I have specified here. Then now, even if it is a reference is applicable here, you can specify over here also. Okay, so now this is the record number 1 information we have already keyed. Now let me go to the record number 2. Record number 2, it consists of the 45,000. 45,000 USD. This is the document number. It's a 008. Let me go here. 008. Even I specify, sorry, yeah, it's the same. Okay, 008 only. 008. Then reference number, I'll give the same, the document number only. Okay, 008. Then this is a let it be. I do not want, okay, do any changes here. But now the opening balance and closing balance, it should be same always, because I do not know at this moment, okay, I do not have any balance in my account. Okay, so now what would be the process here? I'll close this one. I will share with you this file for your understanding. Now the end user scenario, end user part, okay, or end user area. Now, in order to upload the bank statement, what we need to do? Number one, post to the vendor invoices. This we have already done. Okay, so now the step number by using F-43 or FB60, then this we have already done. The second one is that then once the vendor invoices will be posted, then run F110 for automatic F110 for automatic payment. Then third one is that upload the file into SAP. These are the three steps which we need to perform, but ensure that these are the steps which you need to perform before, okay, uploading the file. These are the prerequisites. Okay, vendor master data creation, document type, those basic configuration we have already done. But now here, uploading the file into system, then once we receive the file, we have to, we need to make sure that all the configuration steps, all these things to be ready. Now let us perform this step we have already done. We have posted 2 invoices. Let me run the F110 /n F110 run date. Okay, I'll give the today's date 14/06/2023. Then the identification 5 I will give here. Even the same identification also you can give here. Then I will give here 06/2023. Company code, payment method, which we have configured. I'll give tomorrow's date 05/06/2023 would be my next run date. Copy, free selection. I do not want to select anything. Keep it here. Enter.